Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Michelle from Michelle's Empty Nest, and today we are going to do another Project Life flashback where I show you a month in a previous year's album. So this time we're going to look at May of 2021, and this would have been weeks 18, 19, 20, and 21 from last year. So instead of sharing all the process videos, since I'm trying to do 3 years worth of Project Life at one time, I just thought it would be a little easier and less bogging down on my channel of so many process videos for Project Life that I would just do a flip through of the previous years and only do the process videos for 2022, and that seems to be working so far. So this is where we pick up with week actually 18 and 19 in this same spread. One of these weeks, week 19, was Week in the Life, and I had over 1,000 photos that week. And now a lot of them are where I might take 5 or 6 of one thing to try to get a good shot. And I usually don't pare those down. I need to, I know, to save room on my devices, but that's a whole nother can of worms. But I have a very thick, chunky, loaded Week in the Life album. So I documented those pictures very well. So I really didn't have much else to add to that. So I just put both of these weeks together. So in my journaling, this was an Allie Edwards card from the Stories by the Year kit, as well as this title card. And just as a reminder, I'm using that same title card in each week just to be a little bit of a thread of continuity through the whole album. So I said, my gray hair has really grown out. I had a great Mother's Day with the boys in Olin. The boys make me feel very, very short. They gave me a gift card to Michael's, and Ellie needed her thunder vest this week. She gets very scared when there's loud weather, or we live in the country, so if somebody's shooting a gun or driving a four-wheeler and it's loud, she gets very scared. So that thunder vest helps a little bit. This card with the plus signs was also from an Allie Edwards kit. I don't remember which one. These two I had to pull in from Citrus Twist kits just to find something that was a pattern that worked well with what else I had going on color-wise and all of that. So down here I put after a busy night of crafting, and then over here getting ready for Week in the Life the next week. So this would have been a photo from week 18 talking about week 19. And it's just me sitting at my computer watching Allie Edwards do a presentation for a class on Week in the Life, a prep day type thing. So let's flip on over. Uh-oh, I got my calendar falling down over there. We're just going to keep on rolling with it. All right, I always have a hard time making sure I've got everything in the frame. Okay, so this week, May 16th through May the 22nd, this was actually the last Sunday of Week in the Life. It runs Monday through Sunday typically, and so a lot of things have been documented here as well, but I did still include photos of me getting my tattoo. That's my first tattoo ever. I was at the age of 50, and so that was kind of still significant enough that I felt like it could have a home here in Project Life as well. So I'll just read the details card. This again was from the Stories by the Year kit from Allie Edwards. It says, I got my first tattoo at 50. It's my one little word from 2021, fearless. I got it at Mark Society 2. I love this sign. It says the employee shortage is so bad that long-haired freaky people can now apply. So if you're too old to know that song or too young to know that song, I'm sorry, but it was just a funny reference. Beautiful Margot, my sweet Siamese sisters, licking the beaters is the best, fat bombs for a high-protein diet. I needed both of these to see today. That means I'm getting old. So I needed my reading glasses and a magnifying glass to see a code that I needed to see on my Nintendo Switch. There was something that they needed to reset on it to make it work again, and yeah, I had to have both things. So this paper was Allie Edwards, I believe. Let's see, did it have, no, it's not. This one must be another one that I pulled from Citrus Twist Kits, because it didn't have the grid on the back. If it had a grid on the back, it was Allie Edwards. So that was it for that week. Just really simple. I made my heart be a little bit of a replica of what was going on down here with the dots. And then for the last week that contains a full week of May is May the 23rd through the 29th. And this card I created myself, just picking a color. I think I picked the color of the silhouette or something, because there wasn't really anything other than using another black card that would have went with the color scheme. I had a lot of pink in my pictures this week. So I had a photo of Piper, and I used this card that says, I love you and I love your story. And that was from, at some point, from an Allie Edwards kit, as well as this one that says, grow, there's always room for growth. Here's Stella watching my cameo do its thing. She loves that. She loves the printer. Olin and Stella, Ellie getting caught eating some paper, Ellie in a ride in the convertible, but the top wasn't down. And then this says, be messy and complicated and show up anyways, and that is, or anyway, and that is a quote from Glennon Doyle Melton. And then me with a silly filter on. So just kind of some small stories overall in these 4 weeks. Mother's Day is a bigger deal. My tattoo was a bigger deal, but the rest of them are just little bitty snippets of our everyday life. And as an empty nester, as someone who no longer works outside of the home, I used to be a classroom teacher in a middle school. I taught math and science. We used to have a ton of things going on, but even as an empty nester, I still want to record and document just these little bitty everyday things that go on. Sometimes I put journaling, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the mood, the photos, and all of that. But either way you decide to do it is perfectly okay. You get to make your own rules. So I appreciate you stopping by today and spending some time with me. It means more to me than you will ever know. If you enjoyed the video, I'd love a thumbs up down below, and please consider hitting that subscribe button if you have not already. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me over there as well. I share things that just don't ever make their way over here to YouTube. And until I see you in the next video, take care of yourself, do something good for yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.